Robert.
Good afternoon, everyone. Rabbi, thank you. The word mensch, that was Murray. You know, I tell you, if you open up the dictionary and you look for the word mensch in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of Murray. But it won't end there because it's going to say, for humor, turn to this page. For quality of life, turn to this page. For the most giving individual that's ever walked this life, this world, it's Murray. Murray might have not been the richest man in the world, but he would give, if he had one button left on his shirt, he would give it to you. He did everything to make our life wonderful. He worked so hard. Not just one job, not just 2 jobs. There were some weeks he was working 3 jobs. With 2 hours of sleep, he'd get up and go to work and try to provide for us the best he knew how. And the giving that he gave, and the love and unconditional love that he had for his children and his wife, made him the richest man in the world. You know, I remember so many stories about my dad and the forgivingness that he gave, and Dennis told this story. I remember when I was 17 years old and I borrowed his car. And I had a really bad car accident. In fact, I was in the hospital for quite some time. And I badly injured. And I was so worried because I totaled his car and I was worried how he would feel. And when I woke up in the hospital and he was standing there, he said, "Don't worry." And then he got a new car and we went up to enroll me into college. And I asked to drive the car. And as soon as we pulled out of the college, I had a car accident with it. Brand new car. I was devastated. I was crying. And he just got out of the car and started picking up pieces of the car. And he looked at me and he said, "It'll be okay, son." Just had a way about him, you know, just an individual. And he celebrated life. You know, I take away from my dad so much. I take away his work ethic. I take away from him his sense of humor. My childhood friends from Hebrew school sitting over there, Michael and Paris, all we did through life is tell jokes. And Mike would always come to meet my dad. Even when he was in a hospital, he drove down to see my dad to share jokes with him. There's just a part of him that I want to so develop more, and everyone in this room, and that's his ability to accept everyone for who they are. He never judged people. In some cases, people took advantage of him for that. They mistook his kindness for weakness. But I've learned that kindness was the most impressive strength ever. And so I take that with me, and that's the one quality of my dad that I want to try to be better at. Because, as the rabbi said, the memory and the legacy is what we have to give for our children and our children's children, friends and family, to go on. Mom, Dad wanted so much for you to live. At this moment right now, he looks down at you, and he wants you to take back all the time you spent and enjoy life, embrace life. He's going to live vicariously through that. He's up there looking down at you, and wherever you go, he's going to have the best seat in the house. He'll watch over you and Sandy and Dennis and all of his great friends here with joy and happiness to watch everyone go on. You know, there's a song that says, you know, heaven must be missing an angel. Not anymore. I want to end this with a little video, but unfortunately I couldn't play the video, but my dad, as my brother mentioned, loved to perform in his own way. You know, he wasn't a great singer, he could carry a tune. And when I saw him in the rehab center a few weeks ago, he asked me what this was. I said, it's the camera, and I can actually take videos. And he said, let me sing. I said, okay, Dad. So you guys can't see this, but I'll show it to you later. But I'd like to just at least play this. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Because I have it off here. This is what they call fill time, isn't it?
Still doing better than I did.